Welcome to today's Lost Souls, where we bring you the most impactful and unforgettable stories from around the world. Today, we remember the lives of remarkable individuals whose legacies continue to inspire and resonate. From iconic musicians to trailblazing activists, join us as we celebrate their extraordinary contributions and bid farewell to those who have left an indelible mark on our lives. Stay tuned for a journey through their incredible stories.
Jonathan Joss, the beloved actor and voice artist, passed away at the age of 59. He was tragically shot and killed in San Antonio, Texas, on June 1, 2025. Jonathan Joss Gonzalez was born on December 22, 1965, in San Antonio, Texas, to parents who owned a Mexican restaurant. He graduated from McCallum High School in 1984 and pursued higher education at Texas State University San Marcos and San Antonio College, before earning a degree in theater and speech from Our Lady of the Lake University. His Native American heritage, Apache and Comanche, deeply influenced his career and the roles he chose to portray. Joss is best known for his iconic role as the voice of John Redcorn in the animated series King of the Hill. He took over the role from the original actor Victor Aaron after Aaron's death in 1996 and voiced the character from Season 2 through Season 13, making John Redcorn a memorable and culturally significant figure on television. John Redcorn was portrayed as a Native American healer and masseur, involved in a long-running storyline that balanced humor with cultural representation. The character's storyline included a complex relationship with Nancy Hicks Gribble, which was a central plot in the show. Joss's portrayal brought depth and dignity to the character, contributing to the improved representation of Native Americans on screen. In addition to King of the Hill, Joss had a recurring role as Chief Ken Hotate on the popular sitcom Parks and Recreation. He also appeared in various television shows such as Walker, Texas Ranger, ER, Charmed, Friday Night Lights, and Tulsa King, as well as films like the 2016 version of The Magnificent Seven. His versatility extended to voice work in video games, including a 2023 role in Cyber 207, Phantom. Beyond acting, Jonathan Joss was a talented musician. He performed with the Red Corn Band, a nod to his King of the Hill character, and collaborated with the Grey Wolf Blues Band on songs featured on their album Dancing in the Rain. His artistic talents were multifaceted, and he even launched a line of spice rubs in 2011, showcasing his entrepreneurial spirit. Tragically, Joss's life was cut short in a violent incident. On the evening of June 1, 2025, police responded to reports of gunfire on Dorsey Drive in San Antonio. They found Joss lying near the street with gunshot wounds. Despite emergency efforts, he was pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect, identified as 56-year-old Sigfredo Ceja Alvarez, was apprehended nearby and charged with murder. According to Joss's husband, Tristan Kern de Gonzalez, the shooting followed a dispute involving homophobic slurs and threats, though Texas law enforcement stated there was no evidence to confirm a hate crime motive. Earlier in 2025, Joss faced personal hardship when a fire destroyed his family home in San Antonio, which had been built by his father in 1957. The fire also claimed the lives of 3 of his dogs. At the time, Joss was unemployed but remained hopeful about his career, as he had recently begun recording for the upcoming King of the Hill revival series, set to premiere on Hulu in August 2025. In fact, just hours before his death, he posted a video on Instagram discussing his work on the revival and his excitement about the new episodes. Jonathan Joss's career spanned nearly 3 decades, during which he became a respected figure for his authentic portrayal of Native American characters and his contributions to television, film, and music. His work helped bring greater visibility and nuance to Native American representation in mainstream media, and his legacy will live on through his memorable roles and the impact he made on audiences and colleagues alike. He is survived by his husband, Tristan Kern de Gonzalez, who shared a heartfelt statement mourning the loss of his partner and highlighting the tragic circumstances surrounding his death. Jonathan Joss's passing is a profound loss to the entertainment community and to fans worldwide who admired his talent and dedication. His voice and spirit will continue to resonate through his work, inspiring future generations. Presley Chweneyagae. Presley Chweneyagae, the acclaimed South African actor, passed away at the age of 40 due to sudden respiratory complications. Born on October 19, 1984, in the northwest province of South Africa, Presley was named after his mother's favorite singer, Elvis Presley. He rose to international fame with his breakout role in the 2005 Oscar-winning film Tsotsi, which won the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film. The film, a gripping crime drama set in post-apartheid South Africa, portrayed the harsh realities of gang culture and poverty in the townships. Presley's powerful and authentic portrayal of the lead character, Tsotsi, earned him critical acclaim and established him as a prominent figure in African cinema. Before Tsotsi, Presley had no prior film experience, coming from a tough neighborhood, but his natural talent was quickly recognized by director Gavin Hood. This film marked a pivotal moment, not only for his career, but also for South African cinema, which had rarely been spotlighted on the global stage before this achievement. His performance was praised for its depth, emotional intensity, and authenticity, resonating deeply with audiences worldwide. Following Tsotsi, Presley continued to build a diverse career in both film and theater. He appeared in notable films such as I Number Number, 2013, Zama Zama, 2013, The Number, 2017, and Kobritsi, 2025. He also featured in the acclaimed television series The River, 2018. Beyond film, Presley was active in theater, including a play about Solomon Malangu, a young anti-apartheid activist executed at age 22. His versatility as an actor was evident in his ability to portray complex characters across different media. Despite his professional success, Presley's life was not without challenges. In 2023, he was implicated in a national lottery scandal investigated by South Africa's Special Investigations Unit. The controversy involved funds intended for community upliftment projects, but Presley's role was primarily as an ambassador for the Southern African youth movement. Other celebrities were also involved in the investigation, which attracted significant media attention. On May 27, 2025, Presley Chweneyagae died suddenly at his home in Pretoria after experiencing severe respiratory difficulties. Paramedics were called to the scene, but were unable to save him. His family confirmed that his death was due to natural causes, with no foul play suspected. The news of his passing sent shockwaves through the South African arts community and beyond, with tributes pouring in from fans, colleagues, and government officials alike. Veteran actors and industry peers remembered Presley as a master of his craft, praising his dedication, talent, and the unique energy he brought to every role. Dr. John Kani, a respected figure in South African theater, described him as an incredible loss to the industry and highlighted Presley's ability to improvise and bring magic to the screen and stage. Despite his sometimes quiet demeanor off-camera, Presley's performances were always powerful and captivating. The South African government and cultural institutions also honored Presley's legacy. The Ministry of Sports, Arts, and Culture called him a genuine trailblazer and a storyteller who captured the essence of the nation through his art. His contributions to South African cinema and television were recognized as significant, in shaping the country's cultural narrative and inspiring future generations of artists. Presley Chweneyage's funeral arrangements included two memorial services, one in Mahikeng and another in Pretoria, reflecting his deep connection to Te Tuitu, his roots, and the broader South African community. His passing leaves a void in the world of African cinema, but his legacy endures through his memorable performances and the impact he made as a gifted storyteller. In summary, Presley Chweneyage's life was marked by remarkable artistic achievements and a commitment to authentic storytelling that brought South African experiences to the global stage. His sudden death at 40 from respiratory complications is a profound loss to the arts, but his work continues to inspire and resonate. Chuck Norris, Carlos. Ray. Chuck Norris, the legendary American martial artist and actor, passed away on April 4, 2024, at the age of 83. Born on March 10, 1940, in Ryan, Oklahoma, Norris was a pioneering figure in martial arts and action cinema, whose influence spanned decades and whose legacy remains unmatched. Chuck Norris began his journey in martial arts after serving in the United States Air Force, where he was introduced to the discipline that would define his career. He earned black belts in Tang Soo Do, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and Judo, and eventually founded his own martial arts style called Chun Kuk Do. His expertise and dedication made him a respected martial artist and instructor, training celebrities and helping popularize martial arts in the United States. Norris's film career took off in the late 1960s with a minor role in The Wrecking Crew, 1968. But his breakthrough came when Bruce Lee personally invited him to play a villain in The Way of the Dragon, 1972. This role showcased his martial arts skills to a global audience and set the stage for his rise as an action star. Encouraged by Steve McQueen, Norris pursued acting seriously, leading to starring roles in films such as Breaker, 1977, and Good Guys Wear Black, 1978, which cemented his status as a bankable action hero. Throughout the late 1970s and 1980s, Norris starred in a series of successful martial arts and action films, including A Force of One, 1979, The Octagon, 1980, An Eye for an Eye, 1981, Missing in Action, 1984, Invasion USA, 1985, and The Delta Force, 1986. These films not only showcased his fighting prowess, but also his ability to the quintessential tough, principled hero. His collaboration with Cannon Films during this period made him one of the most recognizable faces in action cinema. In the 1990s, Norris became a household name through the television series Walker, Texas Ranger, 1993-2001, where he played Cordell Walker, a Texas Ranger who combined martial arts skills with a strong moral code to fight crime. The show was a major success and introduced Norris to a new generation of fans. Beyond his entertainment career, Norris was known for his strong family values and dedication to his wife, Gina O'Kelly. In 2017, he stepped back from acting to care for her during her battle with gadolinium poisoning, raising awareness about the condition. He also honored his younger brother, who died serving in the Vietnam War, through his Missing in Action film trilogy, which paid tribute to American soldiers. Chuck Norris's impact extended beyond martial arts and film. He became a cultural icon, inspiring countless memes and jokes that celebrated his toughness and legendary status in popular culture. His contributions to martial arts, his pioneering film roles, and his television presence left an indelible mark on entertainment history. Norris passed away peacefully in Quinlan, Texas, with a funeral service held on April 7, 2024, at Lynch Funeral Service Chapel in Greenville, Texas. He is remembered not only as a martial arts champion and action star, but also as a man of integrity, discipline, and generosity. His legacy endures through his films, television shows, martial arts, teachings, and the millions of fans worldwide who admired his skill and spirit. Chuck Norris was more than a fighter. He was a symbol of perseverance, honor, and the enduring power of dedication. Ben Whitburn, a pioneering scholar and passionate advocate for inclusive education, passed away at the age of 45 in early 2025. His untimely death has left a significant void in the fields of disability studies, educational equity, and social justice advocacy. Throughout his career, Whitburn was renowned for his groundbreaking research, critical insights, and unwavering commitment to transforming educational systems to be more inclusive, accessible, and affirming of diverse abilities and identities. Born in the late 1970s, Ben Whitburn's journey into academia was driven by a deep personal and intellectual commitment to challenging exclusionary practices within education. He earned advanced degrees in education and disability studies, eventually becoming an associate professor at the University of Southampton in the United Kingdom, and a senior lecturer at Deakin University in Australia. His work centered on critical disability theory, policy sociology of educational inclusion, and the lived experiences of students with disabilities navigating higher education. Whitburn's scholarship was characterized by a bold critique of traditional competence standards and institutional policies that often marginalize disabled students. He argued that many educational systems enforce rigid inherent requirements and competency benchmarks that reflect ableist assumptions, effectively excluding those who do not conform to normative standards of ability, behavior, or pace. His research illuminated how these policies create barriers rather than support systems, perpetuating inequality and limiting opportunities for meaningful participation. One of Whitburn's most influential contributions was his exploration of CRIPS, time, a concept that challenges linear, standardized notions of time and productivity. He emphasized that disabled individuals often experience time differently due to health fluctuations, accessibility needs, and alternative ways of processing information. By advocating for the recognition of CRIP time in educational settings, Whitburn called for flexible curricula, assessments, and pedagogical approaches that honor diverse temporalities and learning styles. This framework urged educators and institutions to rethink what constitutes genuine competence and success, moving beyond narrow, ableist definitions. In his numerous publications, lectures, and workshops, Whitburn championed the idea that inclusion is not merely about physical access, but about creating environments where difference is celebrated and integrated into the fabric of learning. He pushed for policies that dismantle systemic ableism and foster a culture of belonging for all students. His work influenced universities and policymakers to reconsider how they design courses, evaluate performance, and support students with disabilities. Beyond his academic achievements, Ben Whitburn was deeply admired for his mentorship and teaching. Colleagues and students alike praised his empathetic approach, intellectual rigor, and ability to inspire critical thinking. He was known for creating safe spaces where marginalized voices could be heard and valued. Many of his students have gone on to become advocates and educators themselves, carrying forward his vision of equity and inclusion. Whitburn's impact extended beyond the classroom and academic journals. He was actively involved in community engagement and advocacy, working with disability rights organizations and educational institutions to promote accessibility and social justice. He frequently participated in conferences and public forums where he shared his insights and challenged audiences to confront ingrained prejudices and systemic barriers. In addition to his scholarly and advocacy work, Whitburn had a vibrant personal life enriched by his love for music, particularly breakbeats and electronic genres. He often incorporated his passion for music into his public talks and community events, believing that cultural expression is a vital component of identity and empowerment. His multifaceted interests reflected his holistic approach to life and education. Tragically, Ben Whitburn's life was cut short in early 2025 due to unforeseen health complications. The academic and disability communities worldwide mourned his passing, recognizing the profound loss of a visionary thinker and compassionate leader. Tributes poured in from around the globe, highlighting his extraordinary contributions and the enduring influence of his work. His colleagues remember him as a tireless advocate who combined scholarly excellence with heartfelt dedication to justice. His legacy is not only found in his published research, but also in the countless lives he touched through mentorship, teaching, and activism. Whitburn's vision of an inclusive education system that truly honors difference and dismantles ableism continues to inspire educators, policymakers, and students alike. Ben Whitburn leaves behind a powerful message that education must be reimagined to embrace diversity in all its forms, creating spaces where every individual can thrive. His work challenges us to move beyond mere accommodation toward genuine transformation, ensuring that inclusion is a lived reality rather than an aspirational ideal. In remembering Ben Whitburn, we celebrate a life devoted to justice, equity, and the belief that education is a fundamental right for all. His contributions will continue to shape the future of inclusive education and serve as a beacon for those committed to building a more equitable world.